we are talking about 50, 30, 20 rules of financial planning. Yes, in your financial planning, there are three quadrants of percentage rules that guide our financial planning. Yes, the first percentage is 50%, that is divided into 50, 30, 20s. That's what they call it, 50, 20, 30 rules of financial planning. The first one is 50% of your income should go to those things you need. Second is a 30%. 30% should go to the thing you want, while 20% should go to saving and paying off debt. Let's analyze them one after the other. Yes, the 50% rule, it is expected that you should spend 50% of your income to your need, your basic need in life. The scripture says, having food and raiment, let us be contented with that which we have. The thing that you need, like your like feeding, like taking care of your health, paying your children school fees, the basic thing you need in life. Like you want to buy water, the water you drink, you cannot live without water. The thing that you need, not just the thing you want, those things that are basic in your life, shelter, clothing, those are the things you should channel your 50%, spend 50% of your income into the thing. You know that without this thing, I cannot succeed in life, I cannot survive in life. Yes, if you don't have a place to put your head, don't have a roof to put your head, I don't think you're able to think right. So you need shelter, you need clothes, you need food, you need to take care of your head, the basic thing you need in life. These are the areas you need to spend 50% of your income. Then the second quadrant, which is 30%, you should allocate 30% of your money of that which you want, not what you need. Yes, this talk about refreshment. This talk about impulsive buying. This talk about amusement life. That is, you want to enjoy your life. Habits. Yeah, you spend your money on the thing that pleases your soul, that pleases your body. Yes, which are not necessary. It is not expected that you should spend more than 20%, more than 30% on impulsive buying. Many people buy because they want to belong. Many people buy because they want to impress others. They buy to satisfy their wants, to satisfy their desire. Yes, going out for a drink, going out to bar, to spend money. Yes, even going out for refreshment, to flex yourself. You spend money. You buy clothes that you don't even really need because other people are buying it to look presentable. You should not spend more than 30%. But for somebody like me, who is taught, who is trained to eat his frog and advertise, and prolong gratifications and put gratification in the nearest uh, feature. Yes, I rather spend the 10% of my income in this quadrant. Says yes, but if you know you cannot spend 10% on this quadrant, make sure you don't spend more than 30%. Then the third quadrant, which is 20% of your income, should go to saving and paying off debt. Yes, because we cannot do without debt. It is expected that as you earn money, let's say for example you earn $100,000 or you earn $10,000 a month, it is expected that you save $2,000 out of the $10,000 you earn. That is 20% for savings to pay off debt, for investments. Yes, make sure you don't save anything less than 20% of your income. Out of that 20% you save, you can use 10% to pay off debt. Then saved 10% for future investment. But for somebody like me that want to defer his gratification, yes, I don't put out 20% for in this quadrant. I put out about 40% in this quadrant because I reduce the first quadrant to 30 to that is from 50 to 40 or 30. Then the second quadrant, which is 30%, spending on enjoyments, spending on impulsive buying, I reduce it to 10%. Then the other percent, I push it to saving. So at the end of the month or at the end of the year, I should be able to save 40% of my monthly or my annual income, which I invest for business to bring more profit. So you should be very wise. For you to plan your finance successfully, to plan it judiciously, you must adopt to this principle of 50-30 rule if you must succeed. Stop spending your money extravagantly. Stop spending all your money in the second quadrant. 30% is the least you can spend your money for impulsive buying, for amusement, for flexing, for pleasing your hobby. Rather, spend on your basic need, not what you want, and save more and pay off your debts. You see yourself succeeding. See you at the top. Make sure you share, like, and also engage on this post. See you at the top. Amici Network.